Good morning, day 67, I think, Saturday. And it is right at 8 till 8, and I'm just now leaving the pre-shelter. I tell you what a miserable evening. It just poured down rain. Never let up the whole time I was there. I got the very last berth in that shelter, and the other 5 people that were in there were kind of a group, a little family, and I just got bad vibes. Yeah, they did not want me there, but that's tough. And there's a lot of people came in after me that were very upset. It just poured down rain. But it's 14 point something miles to Maupin shelter. And then unfortunately it's another 15 miles between that and the next shelter. So it's either gonna be a 14-mile day or a 29-mile day. I might go for the PR. I thought my next PR might be a marathon, you know, right at 27 miles. Because previously my PR was 25 miles. But 29-mile day is gonna really be something. There's one big hill coming up right before Maupin shelter. If the rain holds off and it stays cool but cloudy, I could probably do 29 miles. I took an ibuprofen or an Aleve and 12-hour release, and that might get me through the day if I choose to do a 29 miler. We'll see. Well, I'm going to play it by ear. At the 15-mile mark, there's an opportunity to get off. Most people are. And going to Devil's Backbone Brewery. I am not inclined to do that, but we'll see. That's an option too. Maybe if it's pouring down rain. But that's just, you know, outdoor camping option there if you want to stay there. But it really doesn't do me anything except lighten my wallet with overpriced beer and pub food. So I don't know. Sure wish I could get into Waynesboro today, but that ain't gonna happen. That's a good 35 miles away. So anyway, that's enough for now. Let's get to hiking. Coming out of this Priest Wilderness area, you can see I almost got a view. Pretty high elevation. That's too bad, the clouds, but. All right, now I'm crossing the Tye River, T-Y-E. Tye River Suspension Bridge. I've been walking for a little over an hour now. Made it to the bottom of the mountain, Priest Mountain, across the road. And there's a little trail magic there, courtesy of the girlfriend at Tenderita. So I grabbed an apple and I got a couple of mandarin oranges in my pocket. Pretty basic trail magic, but much appreciated. All right, I made it to the first shelter, Harper's Creek shelter. It's just a short detour, so let's stop in and say hi. While I'm walking down to the shelter, at the top of the knob there, I had a pretty good signal, so I went ahead and made a reservation for the Quality Inn for tomorrow night in Waynesboro. Just looking at the options, I really wanted to stay at the Grace Hiker Hostel, sponsored by the Lutheran Church, but they're closed on Sundays, so tomorrow is Sunday, so that's not going to work out. And yeah, I just went ahead and booked it. I met up with Triple H again yesterday, and he indicated he's a strong maybe in sharing that with me. If not, I'll find somebody. So I wasn't too worried about that. All right, let's log in. Let's check in at the shelter here and sign the logbook. Bye. Okay, I think I'm out on Chimney Rock, en route on a hard climb to get to the top of Three Ridges Mountain. I still got a ways to go. Nice view here though. So Hippie, another through hiker, hiking with his dog Haywood, that I ran into again, I think it was early yesterday morning, assured me that after the pre-shelter where I stayed last night, it's pretty easy going, and I could probably do the 29 miles personal record, but I've been climbing crap like this, and I ain't no way. I don't know what he was smoking. Well, actually I do. All right, it is 1:36, and I've arrived at the Maupin Field Shelter. I'll sign the logbook if there's a pen in there this time, but I'm definitely not staying here. Don't think I'm gonna go for the PR today either. It's just been too hard of a trail today. All right, obviously I've left Maupin Field Shelter and I'm continuing on down the trail. I am too pooped because of the hill climbs to make it another 16 miles to the next shelter. That's just nuts. So I'm gonna go 2 miles down the road here. I'm already halfway there to Reed's Gap. And I'm going to go ahead, and even though I said earlier I think that I wasn't going to do this, I'm going to go to the Devil's Backbone Brewpub, and hopefully they have a low IBU Hefeweizen and some food that's not too outrageously priced. My expectations for the latter are kind of low, but it's free camping. They're supposed to have a shuttle. It's 5 miles away from the trail crossing. Supposed to have a shuttle, but they just recently abandoned that because of COVID, don't you know? All right, so I managed to get a hitch into this brew pub, and it's a lot more than I thought. I'm glad I came. So I'm going to spin this camera around. So first of all, let's just start off right behind me. When I first came in, was dropped off. Tent City. So they're kind of mimicking Damascus with a little tent city area. But let me spin this camera around. Let me show you the place. So there's the road where we came in on, and it's like, this isn't just Devil's Backbone Brew Pub. This is like a big, they got, I don't know what it is, well, obviously it's campground, but they have events here. I mean, this isn't just a brewery and restaurant, but here's Tent City, and yeah, I mean, just wooded areas for me to pitch my hammock. I'll show you that in a minute. I got my hammock here and all this, you know, all my stuff laid out, drying out. And over here, that over there in the distance, that's a bathhouse. So I just finished taking a shower. I mean, it is a super nice bathhouse. That I was not expecting. So free showers. So I am, see, it is 4:47, just turned 4:47, and I've got everything all done, and I'm ready to go check out the restaurant. Just got to let my shorts dry a little bit, maybe, but I can already tell the humidity's really dropped, and stuff's drying out really well. I mean, I didn't have anything to dry off when I got out of the shower, but I'm pretty much already dry 10 minutes later. So, man, this is just going to be a super place to stay tonight. Let's check this place out. The Shanty, fine spirits and cigars. Here's the outdoor bar. Cornhole. They got a bar and grill back there. The Summit, whatever that is, another wash house. Man, this is just a super nice place. I'm gonna enjoy it.